Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain, back for some more Dungeons & Dragons Online. So for this quest here, it brings us back into the harbor. To actually enter the quest, you want to head just from the airship there. You just hop off the edge, and he's right here next to the water, right near the Lord's March Plaza. And it's this little gnome here, Orban Rumblemore. And he is also the quest entrance. Now, this quest, basically he's trying to come up with a new invention to help everybody, and of course, like everything, it goes horribly, horribly wrong. So the amount of XP that you're getting out of this, as you see, isn't terrible. It is a one-off quest. It was added at the same time as a few other one-off quests, such as Memories of the Illusionary Larcener. And yeah, so first thing here, obviously grab your buffs, and then we're going to head in. So we'll see everything working according to plan, just animated hammers. And we're going to want to make our way all the way over to the golem here.
A nearby lake displays the strange and exotic creature she has bound with her magic.
While you're going, I definitely recommend grabbing the breakables. As you'll see, some of them are already classified as animated objects. So I'm sure you can guess what's going to happen here. Alright, so once you're done, we'll head over to this guy right here. And we just got to go through his little speech here. At which point he will, well, become active. So we're going to talk to him. And here we go. So in here, it definitely helps to have some adamantine weapons. So as you can see, immediately after it kind of, everything goes immediately wrong. And we're just attacked by all the boxes. We have some of the animated objects there earlier. And that's pretty much what this quest is basically getting to the end to stop the golem from animating everything. Chest. And then we're going to head across. Now, as you can see, we got more boxes over here, and it's going to be the same thing. We're just going to head in here, and we're going to be waylaid by all these boxes. Now, you'll also notice the Salad that was once over here is also gone. He's no longer in his protective barrier. Basically, all the commotion, he escaped. Now, the type of enemy that is in that portal does change. There are a few types of enemies. So it is good to check it out beforehand. That way, when you get to that point, you know what you're up against. As later on you can defeat him. So arcane magical ones, I do not like them. You can also now head back in here. Oh, these guys are still safe. Okay, never mind.
The barrel springs in light and attack. The magic eel pulsing from the golem appears to have ordinary objects nearby.
So the barrels themselves all become a singular animated object. And as you can see, they do have a little issue getting on the roof. So it doesn't require a lot of jump. We can hop up here fairly easily and safely. Now once you've dealt with them, we do want to continue, and we'll run into our venter. So here he's going to give us a few ingredients that we need to collect. And you can talk to him, ask him some information on where to get this stuff, but we'll show you that as well. So from here, we're going to head immediately through the shops. And now we're going to have to deal with animated armor, as well as a few other animated objects here, as we're essentially in a shop slash armory. It's gonna get hairy. Okay. So again, you can head off in these side rooms, getting the extra kills. As you see, there are a lot of them. But that'll just help us get towards our conquest there. Alright, so from here we do want to head through our door. And we're just going to continue heading off through our door here. As you can see, it's a bunch of straight shots. We're going to head all the way through. Now here it's going to lead us into a warehouse. And I am actually going to have to backtrack a little bit, but... So before we come all this way, we do need to actually head up that staircase right behind us. With that giant blue barrier there. Going again. Alright, so once everybody in that room is defeated, obviously grab any loot chests that you have or anything like that. But once everybody is defeated, you will be able to go ahead and pull the lever, which will unlock our pixie dust, which is our first objective here.
Collect the pixie dust that Orban needs to craft the wand.
Alright, so I am also going to backtrack and just head into this other room here just to get kills. There is really nothing important in here. But since we're here, we might as well get the kills. Especially because with the thing at the door, or the turret at the door, kind of blocks them and they really don't know how to pass. Making it really easy to get those kills. Alright, there we are. So once we have our pixie dust, which again was up the stairs, that's when you're going to want to continue through the warehouse. And here we go. So pushing through to the end will release a few more enemies. Though again, tossing a turret usually protects most of them. As you see, a few of them were able to make it past. Some of the paintings. Nice, got himself stuck. Alright. So once you've defeated those waves, guys, we can head through the door here. And then out through this one here. Now it does seem I'm getting a little bit of lag here. Alright, so then we want to head out to the courtyard district again. And here we are going to be in a hedge maze. Now somewhere in this maze, we are going to find a squirrel named Nibbles. So do keep an eye out for him. His location does change, but you will need him. And again, you just want to kill everything, and I love the little fruit animated creatures. That's about the only pineapple I say doesn't go on a pizza. Alright, so here we got Nibbles. We're going to pick him up.
He seems to like people.
Alright, now as you see in the center here, we also have some shrines to use. So go ahead and make use of those if you need, as it has, well, this quest is a little bit longer and the enemies are getting to be a little bit tougher there. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. So once we have that, we do want to head up the ramp. It does go from both sides, so it really doesn't matter which side you use. And we're going to head through the door. Now, surprise, surprise, it's just going to be more of the same. Alright, so here, we can't actually continue off to the east, so we do need to head south and deal with these guys. So once you're done, just continue the path till the next group of guys. And lucky we got another one of these. So yeah, as you'll see, we are still running into the champions. It is still just day 2 for me. You'll know me here. You'll hear me say that a lot through these videos. That it is still day 2. That's because I do record several videos in a day, rather than just the one I upload. Alright, and we're going to make our way all the way back out into this section. Again, we have some of these large animated objects. We'll have some of the smaller ones here as well. And just all around the outside edge here. I need to have my other damage type. Alright, so in here, we can actually grab these guys aggro. And we can head over to here. Now if you recognize this place, this is actually going to be the beginning of the missing quest. And just like there, we can actually hop up top, giving yourselves a nice little vantage point here. And the enemies really don't know what to do, so they kind of split up. Some of them are rubber banding back, but it gives you a nice little safe location to shoot them from. Yeah, I know it is a little bit boring. Again, this is definitely geared towards having a party. But at least from this location here, it is a lot safer. now that a bulk of the enemies are down, let's take out the rest. Alright. So we can head up top here. There are, I believe, some breakables, yes. Alright. As well, we can head on through. As the lever is already fully active, we can head to where the beginning of missing was. And we'll have some rubble. But what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to head into the tavern. There are going to be a whole bunch of guys, and we're going to actually want to talk to Gold Scuttle here. And you can basically buy him a bunch of drinks, and he's going to pass out. That'll get you your ingredient there. As you can see, you can't actually head down there, but it does give us a nice little rest and resurrection shrine in here as well. Now, once we have those items, that's where we're going to want to head to the northeastern section here and head through this passage. Now, again, we're still going to have some guys spawning in. It really does seem like that giant animatronic guy, or animator, is really, really animating everything. And honestly, might have actually been a really great idea to have everything, you know, get animated for you and do your work if it didn't want to destroy you. Alright, so for this one here, as you see, we still do need one more piece. It does seem I had missed the one.
I can't keep the animatic contained much longer. The animatic stands contained inside a magic field.
Alright, so here we're going to run past, pull our lever. We're actually going to head inside the tunnel here and make our way up and around. This will take us into the sewer, which will have our collector. So we do have a door here, as well as a lever attached to the door. Now, we don't actually need to come in here. This is an optional section. But if memory serves, this is where we're going to run into that slab that we had seen earlier. So here's our trap. Alright, so if you're well familiar with the area in Missing, you should do fairly well in here, as it does use the same layout. So again, there's our slab. So this section here, completely optional. All depends on whether or not you want to stop in and fight him. Alright, so pull the lever. So we can open up into here. Which a few more guys. And then we're also going to have lever here. That lever will open up for the slad, allowing you to take it out. Okay. Pull lever. And here we go. So right off the hop we have Carnage Reaper, we have a few other guys. So I definitely recommend, obviously, taking them out as fast as you can. You'll notice there that the Slad himself, oh no, usually he has a little bit of trouble getting through the doorways. But yeah, I just drag him from room to room. He kind of doesn't really know how to make it to you. And yeah, you just want to beat him down. So depending on which one you got will be which enemy you're facing. So at the beginning we did see the Slad in the barrier. So it is the Slad enemy that we are facing. And as you can see, almost 4,000 XP, so it's not too terrible. Though again, it is a bit of a fight. And again, he gives us a little loot. And here we go. So if you choose to skip them, or once you're done, you do want to head off to the right, continuing off west here, and just heading through the sewers. Now once you head far enough, I was in the wrong section. Sorry about that. So yeah, you can obviously head around, get all the kills. Oh, we got two of them. Alright. So again, not really required to come this way. And it is a bit of the long way around. But it does provide you with the kills and breakables. And with our luck, a couple of Snow Peak treasure chests here. Alright, so we're going to continue up and around. Alright, here we go. So again, more of the same here. Now we can hop down and fight them, or we can just jump across and skip them. As you also notice, ladder is one of them. So they definitely get creative with the enemies you're facing. And another one. Alright, so if you do fall, you will notice the only way back up is in this corner up this ladder. As the other ladder literally got up and walked away. Alright. And as you see, every now and then you'll get these guys, the shovels, just kind of stuck in the wall. Just ignore them. You can use blast damage to kill them, but it takes a lot longer than it is worth. Alright, so at this point we've almost made that full roundabout. And in here we are also going to have an escaped flesh golem. Now with the golems, you gotta remember, lightning will not only heal them, but haste them. So just watch yourself. But this guy is fairly easy if you position yourself in the correct spot. They really do have issues hitting you. And you can just sit there and beat on them.
Looks like someone has set up housekeeping here deep in the fusty depths of the sewers. Dirk gives you a unicorn's horn, one of the ingredients needed to craft Orban's wand. Orban quickly shapes the ingredients into a magic wand.
Ooh, here we are. This wand should strip the enchantments from the golem and remove its commands. I think. Well, there's only one way to find out. First, I'll remove my containment spell. Then I'll use the wand.
Animatic charges towards you, animating the large gazebo standing.
Oh my! Oh, that the wand did remove some of the animatic's command structures, but it seems the only ones affected were the ones that prevented the golem from attacking people. There's no other way.
Corbin's dream of renovating Stormreach is now nothing more than a pile of useless junk. Still, it would be nice to be able to sit down without the chair attacking you.